Hello and welcome to this new tutorial where we're going to show you about how when we create a new document we can also customize our document. So ordinarily when you're creating a new document you would go to File, New, Document, or hit Command N and get your dialog box up. Typically it's by default an 8.5 by 11 to which you can change its orientation, portrait or landscape. But you can customize these settings as well. You can pick from a variety of sizes to choose from. If there's a standard size, like say a business card, or you can just punch in the size that you need. I'm going to do 5 by 3, which is about the size of a postcard. They vary in sizes. This pink border is your margin. All the margin is that it's trying to signal you or warn you how close to the edge of the paper you're coming to. When you put together a design, typically you want to use the whole page to design your layout with, and you want to use this margin so that you don't get too close to the edge if you can't afford to go past the edge and create a bleed, which is printer terminology, which we cover in our printer design class. You can adjust the size of the margins as well. I usually go with about 1/4 of an inch. And that tells me when the margin is created, if I get too close to the edge, I've got to actually go past the edge, or else anything that's too close to the edge gets cut off. And we'll hit OK. And then when I back out, there's my postcard. If I go to Document Setup, you'll see that if I wanted to change this document in some sort of way, like if I wanted to add an inch in the height, that I can do that. I can also change the orientation of it if I want as well. So once you've created a document, you can then go back into it under File, Document Setup, and you can change its size and orientation. Under Layout, Margins and Columns, I can change where my margins are going to go. So if I want the margins to be farther away or closer in, we'll go farther away, about 1/8 of an inch. I can hit OK. If I uncheck the chain link here, it means I'll have then control over the margins individually. The chain allows me to expand or decrease the margin size proportionately. It's also here that I can add some columns if I need columns to do a column layout. When I have what I want, I hit OK. And note the preview button. With a lot of dialog boxes that you get in InDesign, they'll have what they call the preview. If it is unchecked and you start to adjust your margin sizes, you can't see it. If you want to see the changes as you're adjusting them, you have to make sure the preview button is checked so that you can see the changes happen live. And that's how we adjust our document sizes.